Rob was smoking a cigar in the corner.
This podcast has got to your head, my friend.
Absolutely keen in a Twix.
Right. Let's bring it down. Let's bring it right.
Okay.
Cool.
Calm.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Talk 30 to Me podcast. Episode 5.
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
Episode 5.
I know.
Most podcasts fail at this point, so if you never see us again,
You know
we're just
why.
another statistic. We have a guest with us today who I'm going to introduce straight away so I don't get accused of anything, even though we've already been talking for 20 minutes. This is Ellie John.
Thanks for having me.
Always gets full named.
Yeah, I know.
I do that with people I don't like.
That is my fault. I introduce it as Ellie John to everyone.
I got a couple of friends who I only have.
I just feel like
Yeah.
Ellie's
First
too
and last.
short. Like Ellie John.
I am Eleanor, if you prefer to call me Eleanor.
I'll call you Ellie John.
Okay.
It is easier. We know it now.
Ellie John.
Ellie John.
Ellie John in the house. There she is, everyone.
Yeah, Ellie John. She is on as our dating expert.
Yeah. Because I have so much experience.
That's what I've been told. That's all we've been told, and that's why we've got you on.
Okay, I do talk about you better than that, I swear. But you were the first person who came to my mind when we said there's been a dating episode.
Yeah, you're going speed dating for us, aren't you?
Tragic. Yeah. Well, I looked into it and now I'm 30.
Mm.
It's 30 to 40.
Sick. You love an older man, I heard.
Yeah, but like, I don't know.
What's
No,
wrong?
we'll set. No, we'll set it up.
We'll set it up.
Oh, right,
We'll
yeah,
set
I'll
it
do
for
it.
We
Games.
can't just send you to a speed dating event.
Yeah, game
We will
for
have
it.
like a table, and then like the guys will come in.
Oh my God.
Can we pick like 5 guys each?
Yeah, 100%. I'm giving you the worst 5 people I know.
Yeah.
I got some stinkers for you and all.
And they'll still be better than my ex.
Oh.
Which one?
Wow. Sent for her.
Claws are
So-
out.
She can handle
Yeah,
it.
as you can guess by what we're saying, and I'm hoping by a good title, this is the dating episode. We're going to talk about relationships, love, hate, dating, everything as we either go into our 30s or already in our 30s. But seeing as I'm only 2 weeks in and you're what? You were start of March, weren't you? I'm just going from the video you put up about
Yeah.
About
this.
5 weeks in now.
So we can't really talk about it really in our 30s, but we'll try and give our expertise.
I mean, you're
Dating.
just still babies, aren't we? Look at us, so young, so fresh. Ooh.
Update though, I did use my gift card.
You did.
And I got my nose pierced.
Turn to the side, Charlie. 1, 2, 3, ting. Rob,
I
any
like
chance you can
it.
special effect a ting on there for me? That'd
Yeah,
be wonderful. Thank you. He's nodding with his cigar.
I have a funny story about when I went to get it done. So if you follow our Instagram, which is at Talk 30 to Me podcast,
Yes, it is.
30 for the 30.
Get it in there.
I think the 30 for the 30 has become like a catchphrase of its own. I realise
you-
every time
you
I
say it
say
every
it.
single
Yeah.
3-0 for the 30.
So you may have seen the reel that I put up. And it was
Yeah.
kind of like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Maybe you're wondering how I got here. Which it is, like everyone that says, oh, that's funny, you've done that well. But I originally had like started vlogging the day. So like I'm like stood in the back garden kicking a ball with my little boy and I'm like filming me kicking it back to him, but trying to not get him into it because I don't want his face on there. Like, and then I'm like in the Uber and I'm like filming out the window and my mate's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm doing a video for the pod. Like I'm doing a reel. Film me going into Blue Banana, getting a Greg's, go in, and then like literally there's like 5 or 6 signs saying no videos, no photos.
Oh, no fun allowed.
Yeah, so then my mate's like, Charles, like, you've been doing all of this, they're not even going to let you. And I was like, no, stupid. I was like, I'll just tell him it's for the pod. I'll explain. I'm sure they won't mind. Like, I'm like, I'll explain in it. And he's like, nah, they're not going to let you, Charles. And like, you girls know, and you'll probably learn if you haven't already in the last hour. I'm quite confident in
Your abilities.
my abilities to convince someone.
You are quite a good networker.
Exactly. So the woman comes out. She's like, Charlie. I'm like, yeah, sound. I walk over. I'm like, oh, I know it says no video and recording, but, and she literally cut me off. She's like, nah. And I don't remember it going like this, but my mate was like, apparently I just went, sound. And then like I went in. And so I didn't even try and give her the spiel then of like, it's for the pod. I was like, fine, just fucking pierce my nose and I'm going in it.
Done.
Tamped.
So she's like, oh, how long have you wanted the nose ring for? I was like, I haven't really.
If you must know.
She was like, well, why are you getting it done then? I was like, because I've got a podcast. And
She didn't know the backstory.
Yeah.
Like how
And for my birthday, they got me a voucher, and I'm meant to be here filming it, but you won't let me. And she's like, "Oh, cool." Didn't ask me what the podcast was about, how she can listen to it,
Brilliant.
any of that. She's like, "Oh, cool, nice gift." So what side are you getting it done? And I was like,
So sorry, I'm flabbergasted. If you could all just take a look to.
I did notice. I didn't want to
What's
acknowledge
going on
it.
with it?
Red
What's that,
velvet.
red velvet?
Full slice of red velvet
What's that?
cake.
What's the cream?
It's cream cheese.
Cream cheese.
Yeah, it's,
Oh, I like it.
it's a white chocolate and cream
So
cheese.
we're
in
here
a-
slaving away over this pod, and he's just there.
Sorry.
Absolutely loving life.
It's
He's just
all right.
puffed his cigar. He's absolutely craving a red velvet. Wonderful
Loving
news.
life.
He's having a great time. Sorry, that really
yeah,
took my spot. You could see me
yeah,
on
she
camera. I'm
just-
just like,
Just
Heartbroken.
mugged me off basically,
Oh,
and then she was like,
sweet.
"Oh, you haven't got your nose pierced, no?
Yeah.
When did they get the toothpick?"
What?
So
Oh,
she
they
got a
do the little
toothpick and she
dot-
put a dot on me,
the
and so I
dots.
jokingly, trying to break the ice because you've already made me look like a prick. I was like, "Oh, didn't hurt as much as I expected it would." And she's
Oh,
like,
no
"No, I'm just
way.
lining it up." I mean, what the fuck? Why is this woman so serious?
yeah. Well, it's not. They're not there to have fun, Charlie. They're there to
Do a
pierce
job,
people's
a
lives.
procedure.
Well, this is what I said about before when I went in, and I went to have my,
Nipples.
yeah, my pepperonis. And apparently I got extra barcode ones because they don't look in the right direction. So they had to get several consults in. And they all had toothpicks with a little bit of dot on the end. They were all giving me all different, like, would you like them here, there, and everywhere? I was like, if we could just, you know that episode in Friends where there's a Kundis and everybody's gathered around him? It was exactly like that. And yeah,
I
there
weren't
was
really
just so
picky
many
though.
people.
I was just, she'd done the dot and I was like,
Oh,
yeah.
mate, at that point, I wasn't picky either. I was like, do you know what? I don't care if they're literally pointing up and down. I want you to get everybody to get
I
out.
did ask for a ring as well. And they
Yeah,
were
you're not
like,
allowed.
nah.
You're not allowed. I
I
told
was
you
like,
this.
shit, man. I just keep getting told no today.
Oh.
And then she's like, "Oh, close your eyes. I'm just going to line the needle up." And she's already given me a tissue because she said, "Oh, your eyes are water. It happens with facial piercings." I was like, I ain't a bitch. She's like, "I'm just going to line the needle up." She's like, "Deep breath in." Well, why am I taking a deep breath in for you to line the needle up?
Do you treat you like a
I
child?
tell you fucking why. Bang! This needle goes through my nose. Oh my God, right? Eyes just like crying. You'd have thought I just found out
Using
my
the
whole,
tissue.
honestly, like my whole family just been wiped out in a car crash. Like, there was, like tears streaming down my face. She's like, and out. I was like, I'd already gone, so then she's like, "Oh, cleans it up and that. And then she goes, "Oh, I've just got to thread the jewelry through now." I was like, "What? It wasn't attached to the end of the needle?"
No, of course it's not.
She's like, "No, another deep breath in. That hurts more than the
Yeah,
fucking
it does.
needle."
It does.
She does it. She's like, "Do you want to have a look?"
I feel like I hurt that much on it.
Oh, listen, I've got loads of tattoos. Sound. That fucking nose piercing, my God. But obviously then I come out the door, the boys are waiting. I was like, "Yeah, calm."
He's still wiping the tears.
Yeah, calm. Didn't even cry enough.
I had my ears pierced twice and I fainted both times.
Your ears?
You're odd.
Yeah.
Oh, your
I
ears.
know.
Have you got a piece now still?
Yeah, they are pierced. I don't wear
What?
them.
Just the lobe?
Yeah, I fainted.
Really?
She's a pussy.
I didn't even
that
flinch.
makes you sad.
I didn't either.
Gun or needle?
Gun. I know.
And you've been digging me out for the last hour.
At least
Kept
I'm
that one
honest.
quiet. Did
I
you not
didn't
think
dig
we'd be
you
talking
up.
about the piercing?
I thought we'd been really
You're
nice to each
mad.
other.
You're wild. Fair enough. So, yeah, nose been pierced.
It looks great.
Looks great.
I think you look great.
I thought that was the wrong side though.
Here we go.
Same side Tupac's got.
Hard.
That's it.
Things that turned 30. I'm going for celebrities that turn 30 in 2024.
Celebrities that
Hey.
turn 30.
Now, can we is this just the topic, or are you going to throw some
Nah,
wild
I've got
things in there?
no serial killers on me today.
Okay.
No Forever 27s.
Sick.
Okay, thank
Good to
you.
know.
And I can't even tell you any football facts like Brazil winning the World Cup because basically I didn't do my homework.
So rude. And they're naughty.
Whoa.
It's just really disappointing.
Are we going to...
I honestly, people who don't prep for the podcast, scum of the earth,
Fair
mate.
enough.
Scum of the earth. That was me.
Cool.
Every single time.
So we'll go for one that we all know first.
Yep.
Harry Styles.
Oh, I didn't know he was 30.
What about him?
He's turning 30 this year. Oh, he's turned 30 this year. February the 1st, 1994.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He never goes out of style.
Oh.
Thank you.
When's
was
your
great.
birthday?
March 6th.
Oh. Fair enough.
I'm so interested in you.
I know.
Justin Bieber. 1st of March. That's why I asked.
Ah, right.
Oh.
Baby.
I know.
Are you going to do a pun for every single one?
Let her
So
sing.
cringy.
5, 6,
Well,
7,
I hope you
and-
dive into this one
baby.
with a good pun.
Go
Tom
on.
Daly.
Oh.
That was such a dad joke, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I hate to tell you,
I know it.
He's a dad.
I'm a dad.
Oh, last week we had Charlie's cheerleader on who hyped him up in every way, shape and form. And you've come on, you don't even
Halsey.
know him and you're ripping him a new one, and I think it's brilliant news. I really do.
Halsey, I love Halsey.
Who's that?
She sings Sorry. She when I went to see Justin Bieber, she actually opened
She sings
for
like
him.
this. I hate her. I
Sound
do.
like
I can't
Elmo.
go. Have you not- I'm sorry. Have you not seen the video of her singing?
I'm bad.
I'm gonna give.
No, the one where she's in the mall and she's like, "Hello there, angel of my nightmares." It's awful.
In all
I beg her
fairness,
to
yeah,
stop.
that is awful.
Beg her to stop.
I'm gonna give you
Rob's
another
not
one.
He
Hello
knows.
there.
Oh,
This one, I want to see who can give me a fun fact about them because I know none of you are going to have a clue who this person is. Kurt Zuma turns 30 this year.
Kurt
Anyone know
Zuma.
why Kurt Zuma's famous?
no. Do you want to lay in?
Race cars.
You
Racist.
I fucking didn't have a clue where that
She
was
was going to
going.
go straight in. He's a racist. Did you say racist?
Doesn't race cars.
You just outed somebody who's a racist. Did you say racist or races? What? Clarify now.
Race cars.
No, doesn't race cars. Do you know why he's famous? So Kurt Zuma. Fair, yeah. Ellie John's funny.
Yes.
Did you get that?
Kurt Zuma is a famous footballer
Oh.
who plays for West Ham, but that's not why he is famous.
Why is he famous?
He's famous because there was videos going around of him kicking his cats.
Oh no! For God's sake, Charlie!
Charlie! Christ, they were
And
Fred and
there's
bloody
a-
Rose West.
Let me find the exact wording for
You're
that.
doing it. You're doing
I'm
this
doing it next
time.
week. This is absolutely ridiculous
Wait.
news. What? Whoa, Rob's having a bloody nightmare over there. Rob cutting all my love. Oh, brilliant news.
We're back.
We are back.
We are back. We've done the intro section. I'm just going to chuck it in again because one thing I've noticed listening back to the pod is we don't promote our social media enough and we need it to grow
We do.
if we want any kind of success from this podcast. So please give us a follow on our Instagram. It's at Talk 30 to Me Podcast. The 30s are 30. On Spotify and Apple Podcast, if you follow us and press the notification bell, you will be notified whenever a new episode comes out. If you can give us a 5-star rating as well, if you think it's worth a 5-star rating. If you think it's worth anything else, please don't bother rating it. If you give us a 5-star rating, that helps us just with algorithms be seen more.
Yep.
Anything we post, just give it a like, give it a share. It all helps and it costs fuck all. And if at this stage it's mostly our friends listening to us, be nice if you could just help out a little bit by sharing our stuff. Do you share our stuff?
I share all your stuff,
Oh,
and
she
I
does.
like your stuff when I get forced into liking it too.
Forced into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're not just liking it. 'cause you
I
think
was
it's good
forced on
content.
that one
Yeah,
occasion.
because remember you
What?
messaged me going, Ellie hasn't actually liked them all.
Elouise is Ellie John.
Ellie John. Yeah.
Ellie John.
Exactly that.
Ellie John.
What post was that?
I think that was the nose piercing post.
No, it
Yeah,
wasn't.
that's why I didn't like
You
it.
haven't liked that one still.
No.
She
that's
doesn't
what-
like
I'm
the
not
nose
liking
piercing, and
that.
that's fine.
Sound,
we need
no
genuine
problem.
reactions.
No
Stop
problem.
making people like
It was
things.
the one before. Oh no, it was the walking in. It was the walking in
Yeah,
one.
I remembered what it was then until you started digging me out for the nose piercing again.
I didn't think any.
No, you.
I'm loving
You're
this.
pointing at both of us, saying you.
Oh, that's my thumbs. The finger's pointing. Yeah, man. I'm gonna have a fucking breakdown beer.
I love watching Charlie unravel. You've got the most confidence ever. Me and Elle really just humour your bullshit. It's brilliant news, right? Ellie John's
None
been
of
here
it's
for less
bullshit.
than an hour. No bullshit. It'll just be like, you're a funny dude. No, we just be like,
Thank
haha,
you.
Charlie's funny. She's pulling you up on everything. And it's absolutely
Sound.
really tickling somewhere in this
She's
brain of mine.
also had sugar.
Oh,
Way too
man.
much sugar.
2 cans of Pepsi, which you're not allowed to drink on here.
When they're doing an in memoriam to me on the next episode, you know whose fault it is.
So dating.
Yes.
Let's get dating. Dating.
Not as good as the Let's Get Vulnerable.
Dating. Yeah, well, that's because she was having a genuine breakdown. So.
That's what your walkout song is for the
Let's get vulnerable.
That's your
Oh,
walkout
you
for
my
the first
voice
year party.
cracking. Oh, it hurts.
Yeah, so we're here to talk about dating, relationships, and life in general.
Yeah.
With that being the main subject, because
We're hoping that Ellie's got some absolute corker stories.
well, I'll be honest, you've been teed up to have all of this amazing stories of dating and stuff. So please.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, I'm going to say, I don't think that
I've
your
had one
stories are
boyfriend
like, oh, amazing dating stories. I just think she is
They're
the
tragic.
reality of dating in this day and age
Yeah.
at our age. It's the fucking reality of it.
Yeah, Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie.
It's not like, fucking,
I love this.
Yeah. You know,
Three
at the
against one,
end
isn't
when
it?
we usually go, thank you, Charlie. Today it's going to be fuck you,
She's
Charlie.
already said she's going to do it. We were sat having a cuppa before, and she's like, I've got one bit of feedback. And like, just looking at me, got one bit of feedback if we're going to go there.
Just for you,
I
Charlie,
was like,
nobody
yeah.
else.
She's like, do you know at the end where you say, thank you, girls? And I knew what was coming.
Thank you, Charlie.
Ah, we've got it. Clip it.
Yes,
Clip it. Put it at the end.
just do one. Just
Done.
you. Solo.
Done. You don't even need to go say it at the end. I'll just say, thank you, girls. We'll cut it. We'll have her saying, thank you, Charlie.
Yeah.
Done. You played
Brilliant.
yourself. Cool. Let's go.
It's from Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's not meant to be. Oh.
Oh, I love this. It's going to be the best, best day of my life.
I could tell her I'm going to give her £1 million. She'd be like, only $1 million. No wonder you've been fucking single for so long. So, divorced. Why did you get divorced? I can guess, but let's go for the story.
Why didn't you put your stamp on it then? Why did I get divorced, Charlie? You said you can guess. Guess.
This is outstanding.
Is this too confrontational?
Oh, it's
No, I'm going to
brilliant.
give you my story now.
No,
for it.
no, never stop. I beg you never to stop.
Take 20 more seconds, Charlie, and then come out with it.
I reckon he cheated on you.
Oh, no, that's tragic. No offense to anyone who's been cheated on. I mean,
Even when she doesn't know. Even when I don't fucking tee it up.
You just told her 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, fair.
Okay.
Cool.
Go on.
I'm sorry you asked now. No, he was a horrible prick, to be fair, so I left
He
him.
was.
Yeah. I was actually really nice in the relationship.
I can imagine you being
Nah,
a
do
wonderful,
you know
wonderful human.
I was a wonderful wife. I gave him everything.
Yeah.
Just not happiness.
Well, I gave him that too. He just
Well,
didn't
why
reciprocate.
was he horrible then? What?
True.
Yeah.
Do you want to go into this?
Yeah, are we delving into the divorce?
I
or-
think, do we need to delve into the
I
divorce?
don't think we need to. It's a bit long,
When did you
really.
get divorced? 24, you got married.
27, I walked out a week before second anniversary.
But do you know what, though? I will
How does
say
that-
to you, that takes...
If you got married at 24,
Yeah, I walked out just before the second anniversary, so I was 26, and then divorced 27. Quick maths, pal. Quick maths.
that's like that video. Have you seen the video of Joey Essex on
Yeah, when he's trying his
where he's
hardest.
like, yeah, I'm 30 next year.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, how old are you now? And he's like, 28. And they're like, so how are you 30 next year? And he's like, no, he's like, oh, can't remember how he says it. But
He's right, though.
No, yeah. And he's like, because it's not been my birthday this year yet.
Yeah.
And they were
everyone's like, oh.
Like Philip Schofield and Holly are like, as if we've just been done by fucking Joey Essex.
Can I just say though, obviously you don't want to delve into the divorce thing, and that's absolutely fine. However, to walk out of a relationship or a situationship is hard enough. To walk out of a relationship is hard enough. A fiance is hard enough. But when you are signed, sealed, delivered, married license, absolutely husband and wife, to admit that that's over and to leave for your own benefit is a very, very strong thing to do.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think you're a boss ass bitch, and I think that's a great move for you. And I'm very, very, very impressed because not a lot of people can do it. And people run it to the ground for years and years and years, hold on to something that's not there because they're like, well, we're married, we have to, it must work. When that's not always the case.
So
And
if
to
you-
leave after 2 years, I think is absolutely banging, and I really respect
If you were
for it.
26, that was during COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was nothing to do with it.
Oh,
No,
was it not?
no. But that's just fucking mad that
Oh,
you would
yeah.
do that in the middle. Like,
Yeah.
It's not that I don't want to talk about it. It's just not really good
Relevant to
content.
dating.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, today.
I wouldn't say so.
But
I'm
the
going
fact,
into the
the fact
COVID
that you
bit.
are here in the dating scene is because of the divorce. So talk us through. Divorced, married, survived, divorced, beheaded, survived. We're after that. What are they called?
You
The
fucked
Hathaway
that.
people?
Isn't it divorced, beheaded, died?
Oh, not Hathaway. What are they called?
Hathaway.
Aaron Boleyn. You know the one about
She was beheaded.
the musical. So what happened after that then? Divorce happened. When did you get back to the dating scene?
I was single for 2 years.
That's where I
Love
was
that.
trying to go with the COVID thing.
yeah.
Did you date in COVID? Because I dated in COVID. Well, I didn't date in COVID. More so to the point.
I did a little bit, yeah. And that's where Magic Mike came along.
Oh, Magic Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, tell us about Magic Mike. Who's this?
It wasn't
Yeah.
very magic, and his
Oh.
name wasn't Mike. It was awful.
What was his name?
I can't remember his name actually.
Don't name him. do not need to be sued.
No, so I went on a few dates during COVID. It was kind of like when you were allowed to go
Yeah.
a bit further.
Listen,
yeah,
we ain't going to report you to the police.
I'm no rule breaker.
999.
Yeah, she was actually going on dates when she was meant to be locked in. Yeah.
Proper sharing terms. I know.
I'm like hanging out a house when she gets some mugging me off.
I don't mind being mugged off. I can take it. And like some. So anyway, I dated this guy for I went on 3 or 4 dates with him. And then I went to his house. It was meant to be a romantic meal. It wasn't. It was Netflix and chill, basically. And I was bloody starving.
He told you he was cooking you food.
He told me he was going to cook me a really nice 3-course dinner, and he didn't.
Fuming.
I got there. I was bloody starving. I'm partial to getting quite hungry at times as well. And it was essentially a packet full of sweets. And I'm sat on the sofa watching this bloody shitty film, which I can't even remember. And he straddles me. Out of nowhere.
Hang on, I need a visual aid. Hang on a minute.
It's like a really fit.
No one's offering to give you a visual.
No, I would like one. So you're sat, in this position, just like a normal sat on the sofa?
Yeah,
and he just swings his legs round.
To sofa. It was tiny,
And
right?
he just swings round.
Yeah, we're watching a
like
film.
Cowboy. Wow.
Yeah, and he was a bit younger than me. It's probably why I'm not partial to a younger man. But yeah, so he starts straddling me. And I look at him like, what the fuck are you doing? And he was like, oh, you're not into this? And I was like,
No.
clearly not. Like, my face says it all. And
Who is? I've never ever thought, you know what would be lovely right now? It's just absolute, just
What,
straddling.
he straddled me. Do you know when a woman straddles a man? It was like that, but the other way around.
Oh, gosh.
Well, like riding a horse.
But front ways. It's facing her. Do you want a description?
No,
I've set
context?
the
Are you
scene.
laying down or sat up?
No. We're sat on a 2-seat sofa.
And my man just
watching it.
jumps on you like,
Yeah.
fucking
Can I ask,
hell.
was there any built-in conversation
No.
towards this? Like,
No.
did he just...
So what, he just bangs you some wine gums and
Well, I didn't even get any bloody wine gums because he smashed them all. I was
Oh,
bloody starving
bastard.
and he ate all the sweets.
Mate.
so he's give you the wine gums, polished them off.
Yeah.
And I thought, I know what's going to make her happy.
I'm just going to sit on her. Ugh.
Okay, but there's more to this because it's your reaction that gets me in this situation.
Yeah, so like blunt face, I was like, I'm not into this. And he's like, oh, yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. And I'm like, no, I'm really
Joel,
not, mate.
Just to jump in on the yeah, you are thing, right? Like, this fucks me off with so many people, right? Do you know, like,
Yeah.
whenever my mates tell me a story and it's, but she was loving it. It doesn't sound like she was. It sounds like you were
No, it
kind of
really
partially raping her.
doesn't.
Yeah.
No means no.
Yeah. Oh, but nah, you like, do you know, maybe not now. And like, I've always like, if I'm around it, I've always called it out. But like, do you know when like you see things or you hear stories of like, and he just like did this and he's but you love it, don't you? No, she doesn't. That's really fucking rapey.
Yeah, I'm
like,
going to need you to stop.
that saying, you love it.
No,
I know you
like-
do. I know you really
Yeah, I
do.
know you
love
love
it, really.
it.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Do you say you're playing hard to get?
Or something like that. I don't
No,
know.
I'm not
but I
giving
clearly
consent.
wasn't playing hard to get because I was in his house and yeah, it was just, so he's straddling me and he's doing everything he's doing like Magic Mike and I'm there like.
So he's dancing.
I
Is
don't
he
know
a
what-
stripper or?
No, he wasn't.
Oh.
By this point, he did have his top off, and I'm there fully clothed.
Whoa. What? I got to ask, did he flick like bump, 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 pony on? Did pony start playing?
Is that how pony goes, is
It
it?
is.
Bum, 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 bum. I thought it was do.
Does everybody dance now?
No, it's not.
It is. Everybody dance now.
Bump, bump, bump.
No, that's better.
No, it's not.
Dun, dun, dun,
Bump,
dun,
bump, 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 bump.
I've never thought it was a
I'm
bump.
just a bachelor. Yeah,
I've never thought it was a bump. It's more like.
Oh, anyway, no, he didn't stick any music on.
Anyway, no, let's go.
When
Don't let him do
we're
his
watching
pony.
this film in the background.
He
What
just
film?
started stripping to no music.
Well, no, not stripping.
film?
It was just topless. I don't even remember. Would you remember if there's a half-naked guy in front of you?
If,
you probably would, to be fair.
if this is playing out, right, I'm remembering all of this because when I'm telling the story, I want people to be there.
We were watching Stuart Little.
Have you noticed nothing from the last 4 episodes that when I tell a story, I'm going in depth with the detail?
Oh, Christ, do we all bloody know?
I don't remember details like that. All I'm seeing is 2 nipples in front of my face.
Oh,
and
mate.
I was like, this is so awkward.
I'm traumatized for you. Carry on.
Yeah,
Did
so
he try to kiss you?
he went in for the kiss, yeah, and I was like, you need to get the fuck off me now. Just stop. And he was like, oh, let's go upstairs instead. And I was like, no, I don't think you're gauging my tone here at all. I am done. Like, I got my shit and I left. And I got a McDonald's on the way home.
Well, yeah, because you're starving, my love.
I
It
know,
is.
exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Fucking smashed all the
Do you know
wine
what,
gums.
right? If you're in do a 3-course meal, right? And maybe, play, like I said, play a little bit of Pony in the background. Maybe it'd be like, ooh. And then if you come over with your with your steak, right? Maybe a little something might have happened. However,
Worst episode of Come Dine With Me ever.
You cannot, under any circumstance, just with no context,
Strazzle.
no prior agreement, just flip off to someone.
Sure, even if he'd have
No, we
cooked
didn't
you,
flop it out. He just flipped.
even,
That was a flop out.
even if he'd have cooked you the first 2 meals and said he was dessert, you'd
Yeah,
have appreciated the graft, innit?
Well, you got
No,
food
that's
then.
gross. Yeah, at least I wouldn't have been hungry. Yeah.
How was the McDonald's? What'd you order?
I can't remember. Anyway, going back to it,
Yeah.
I actually said to him, shouldn't it be the other way around? Like me straddling you, and he's like, "Oh, do you want to swap?" And I was like, "No, I want to get out of here
Yeah,
right
play
now."
pony.
He's not sensitive at all.
No, he's not.
Bam, bam, bam.
Funny.
Just Lucy there
So
now.
that
No
was-
music, sound.
That was
That was
Maggie
the
Mike.
Box in
situation
the corner.
after you got out of that. You got out with
That was COVID times,
Yeah.
wasn't it? So like you couldn't actually
People were
properly
strange.
go out properly. People still are strange.
People were feral during that time.
They still are. It's not much better, to be honest with you.
God.
Yeah, I found just any attempt at talking to anyone in COVID was wild. Just like,
Because people were in very strange mental spaces
because
anyway.
you would either
wasn't it?
speak to people, right? Like, I was quite just like, oh, whatever, like, and broke the rules quite a bit and just chilled with my mates quite a bit.
Breaker.
Yeah, nuts like that. Do you know what I mean?
One more time, 999.
Yeah, I'm just snitching myself on that. But like, we followed the rules of like, it was a bubble. Like, we only hung out with like that group of people,
I
but
had
there
a
was
lot of
definitely more than
bubbles.
2 households. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
like, because like some of the boys lived together. So we all just kind of went there and had parties and stuff. But like, you'd be talking to someone and you'd be like, oh, maybe we should meet up. But like, and there would either be, there was no kind of in between. It was either someone that was fully following the fucking rules or
Boris Johnson.
or people that were like, yeah, sound. And it just seemed that anyone I matched, maybe this is a sign about me.
Yeah, maybe
But
it is.
yeah, fuck off.
Go on, anyone you matched.
No, but anyone I matched, like, yeah, when the guidelines are loosened a bit, cool.
Oh.
Yeah, what's the point in talking to someone for 6
Yeah.
months?
But Ellie, you like to get your first date over and done with,
Yeah.
don't you? I quite
Do
like
you?
this.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me more.
So basically, if you're on the app, you're talking for like 2-3 weeks, you get to know this person, what you perceive to be this person for 2 or 3 weeks. You then meet them, they're a totally different person, or they're like a foot shorter, because everyone lies about their height.
I wish
Not
they
that I'm
wouldn't.
heightist, just put that in there.
This is how she got banned off Tinder, by the way.
Did we keep that in the episode where I did that?
Did what?
We've literally done a bit about lying about height, like the smallest bit.
Yeah, we did a little bit, but everyone calls women heightist if they don't like someone
What
under 6
episode was
foot.
it?
But it's because if you say you're 6 foot, you're not. So
Yeah, no, this exact conversation
and
has
as a
happened in a previous
certified long
episode.
boy, I need you to be absolutely specific with your
I'm
height
5'11"
online.
and 3/4.
Oh,
Oh, I'm 5'7.5".
I'm 5'6".
Do you remember that
I'm
bit?
tall, I'm
Yeah.
really tall. I'm actually really.
It's
not.
because you're leggy.
How
I'm
tall are
long.
you?
5'7.5".
I thought you were taller than
Do you
that.
struggle?
Oh, thanks.
Do you struggle? Do you struggle
Yeah.
finding? Yeah, it's difficult,
Yeah.
isn't it?
They're not sure if they're lying down, Lucy.
That's a very fair comment. That's a very fair comment. That's very
That's
true.
Staying in.
Do I what? Sorry,
Do you,
struggle.
do you struggle if like do you struggle finding somebody like are you not attracted to somebody if they are shorter than you?
No. I find myself to be very masculine if I'm with a short man.
Yeah, same.
Like, you do want to crush someone, do you?
You don't. You
Mm.
don't. And again, we're not tall. We're not. It's not as if we're like super duper tall.
What?
But we are taller.
We are taller,
Yeah,
yeah.
I get it.
I
get
don't
it.
have this issue.
Yeah, you
Because you're a
really
teeny tiny
don't. I'd love
princess.
to be tiny.
Same. Love it.
Yeah.
Honestly, love it. I would love to be just a dainty little person.
Not dainty.
No.
I'm just short.
You are. You are. You are. I'd love to be just like little.
It's so much easier. There's more guys out there for shorter women.
Yeah, there is.
Unless you like shorter guys.
Yeah.
In which case, I have no problem with that. That's your thing.
Unfortunately, it's not Ellie John.
But that is how you got banned off Tinder for.
Yeah.
Sick. Let's go there.
Yeah.
It's because you called
Have you heard
someone
what we want to call this episode?
No. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I did tell you.
Yeah, something about being banned.
30, flirty, and banned from Tinder.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, I love that about you.
So I'm glad you brought that up because now we can have it as a title.
Tell us a story
How?
all about it. What happened?
Oh, to be honest, it was a bit patty. So my ex was actually 5'8", so he was only a little bit taller than me because, you know, I saw past that. He had a bit of a boof on his head, which made
Isn't
him
she
look
good?
taller.
Isn't she
I'm
good?
such
You
a good
honestly
egg.
give
It's
so
like
much
Mother
Woman of the people.
Teresa.
Woman
Mother
of the
fucking
people.
Teresa over here. Well done. You gave it to him.
So I'm on Tinder swiping through and I come across my ex on there and he says that he loves long dog walks. Well, I have dogs. He doesn't have dogs. So where the hell is he getting these dogs from? But
woman.
also, he's 5'10" now
Oh, is he?
on Tinder. Yeah.
Interesting.
And he's a foodie.
Oh.
But I shouldn't go into too much detail here, should I? Before I
Why?
met him,
What's his-
all he would eat is like bloody chicken nuggets and chips, and that was it. It was bland. But anyway, I sent him a message saying,
What, you matched?
no.
Oh,
Not yet.
Wait.
No, we didn't match. You can send a message before matching, can't
Yeah.
you?
What,
I
on
don't know.
Tinder?
You can pre-send a match. Maybe.
You had to have matched.
Oh shit! Maybe I did match him.
no, I'm just vaguely trying to remember Tinder from back in the day.
When
You
I
can
was on it,
comment on
unless
like
it
a-
changed.
Yes.
I can't
Like,
remember.
so when
Yeah.
when you like it, you can send a comment as well. Or
What do
there
you mean
was
from back in the day? You've only been in a relationship a year.
not even.
Exactly. Back in the day.
Yeah, but I didn't really use Tinder.
I didn't either. Didn't get a chance. So
Kobe used it.
yeah, so I sent him a message saying, ha ha ha, 5'10" at a push, is it? Stop lying to yourself. And then he reported me and I got blocked from Tinder. And it's not just for like a month, it's for life.
Yeah, but can you not just set it up with a different phone number?
No, because they take your phone number, they take your email address, you
Yeah, so
can't do it.
do
You
a
also have to
different phone
verify your
number.
face.
But do you
You
want
have to send
Tinder
a picture
that
of your
much?
face, I
Yeah.
believe.
Do you want Tinder that much that you're setting up a whole different email?
It's just
Nah,
a shag
fair.
app, isn't it? Don't need that. Maybe I should start being nicer. This is my problem.
What are we saying to them?
I'm about to say, give us a
Yeah,
couple of
A,
your one-liners.
what are you saying? B, what's your profile looking like for them not to be replying?
My profile is
But
looking...
they've already liked it.
Are you on it now?
I'm on Hinge at
Can
the
we
moment.
can we give you like a review of your?
Oh, not you can't, because you'll be an absolute little
I
shit.
will. And I'll hype you up to the
Oh,
day
can
it's
we all
done.
see it?
I've
I'll
taken
be
some
genuine.
screenshots of like some guys who
I
I've
don't want to
matched
see them. I want to
with.
see your profile and I want
Oh.
to critique.
Okay, just don't look at the messages.
Do you talk mad on it? Yeah.
No, we don't. I match.
Can
with
we
this-
try and match someone and then talk mad to them while we're on the pod?
You can do that if you want. He's fit.
I'll line you up.
Oh, he's a rugby boy
Let
though.
me live like fuck that.
So I matched with a guy the other day on Hinge because he said something about having a retro 80s, 90s toy collection. So I sent a message
Just loads
back.
of old dildos.
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Not something far off that.
Oh.
So I was like, if you show me your toy collection, I'll show you mine.
Quality banter. I don't care what
That's
you say.
solid banter.
That's brilliant news.
That's such a good
to
opener.
that.
Yeah, I thought it was.
It is, mate. It is.
There's my Hinge.
That's such a good
Right,
opener.
okay. So
Yeah,
you-
but some guys don't like that.
I will try and describe this as best as possible. We've got a glorious photo where
No,
you look
nobody
like
can see it after you. Don't worry about that.
No,
No,
just
for,
turn
for
the
the
for the
viewers.
pod.
Oh, sorry.
Shut up,
No, we're going
Charlie.
to screenshot it, put it on the clip.
No, we're not doing that.
Right, okay, so what we got starting off is we've got a very precious photo of Ellie John holding a birthday cake, smiling like an
My
angel,
birthday
right?
cake.
Did I
Wonderful
take
news.
it?
You did.
I feel like you milked your birthday.
I milk my birthday every year. so
Lucy's
whatever.
talking. Be quiet, please, Charlie.
Yeah, thank you. I'm going through her profile now, right? So shut up, okay? So first of all, beautiful photo, lovely, lovely. She looks like a precious angel. She's got a cute little smile. She holding a cake, lovely. A typical Sunday is long walks with the dogs, nap and chill. Mate, mine
And I'm a
too.
foodie. 5'10".
I have got my height on there as well, and the fact that I don't
Maybe
smoke.
that's why you don't get responses.
Why? Because I'm a giant.
Because you're 5'7.5".
I'm only 5'7" or 5'8" on there. You can't get the half in.
Oh, mate.
What do you go with? Do you round up or down?
I can't remember. I
Well,
think
look now. I'm trying to read through it.
Sorry.
She's 30. She's a woman. She's straight. She's from Cardiff. She's looking for a long-term relationship. She's into monogamy. And you know what? Respect.
That's why you're not getting replies.
Because I'm into
'Cause you're
monogamy.
no. Because you're saying you're looking for a long-term relationship.
I'm not though. I mean,
So take it
everyone
off your
says that
profile
though,
then.
don't they?
Yeah, of course. What are you looking for? Oh, just trying to find the one to settle down with.
Just want to
Oh,
fuck.
you fuck.
Right, then to carry on, we've got a wonderful. She's out. She's about. She's a party
Baby
girl.
Guinness photo.
She's
Elouise
got a-
also took that.
She got a baby Guinness in her hand. She's a party girl, right?
Ew.
She's ready to party. Then we can see the other side of Ellie John. There
Which
she
is
is,
my arse.
taking a hike. She's got a backpack
Where's that?
on.
Pennavan?
She's
No,
got her
it's
walking boots
Llynnavan.
on. It's lovely.
what?
Llynnavan.
Can we just say I can
What,
be
have I been
hired to
saying it
take
wrong this
all
whole time?
people's relation profile
You would make
pictures.
a great hype woman for like a dating app.
I get the best. I don't know what's just happened.
What's
to you.
happened? Me and Eloise were having a moment. What happened?
He just asked me that photo.
Where's it taken?
Llynnavan. And Charlie just said, oh, have I been saying it wrong? It's a Pennavan.
You thick prick. Right. out, Ellie John, help.
Oh. What? Because your fucking mates, it's not even your mates, put 10 pence in you, like, do you know what I mean?
Anyway, I'm feeding off the vibe.
Send him going tissues.
Let's talk about our most irrational fear, everyone. Ooh, it's wasps.
Is it?
Yeah.
And I actually had
not
to
irrational
message.
though, is it?
It is. I've got an irrational fear, and I
No,
had
but
a
a
man-
rational fear is something that you fear that you don't need to be fearful
You
of.
should see the
Anyway,
reaction.
I had a guy. Yeah, you should. I had a guy respond to that saying I would catch them all in my hand for you.
What?
His name was Precious.
His name
No
was
one,
Precious.
no one is asking you to.
What a mad bastard. I'll catch wasps.
Just for you, Al.
Yeah.
I bet you hated every second of that as well, didn't you? Yeah. wait, 1 second. What was his name again?
Precious.
It's okay, Precious. A cup is enough.
What?
You don't need to be catching wasps in your hands.
Right.
I hope he's okay.
He's on the
not
window,
out there.
Precious, I bet. Expect.
I need to unlock it again.
It's
Oh,
someone
sorry,
like Precious
because
that
he
I'm
got
concerned for
shut
now. I'm concerned
Jesus.
for him.
Yeah, there we go.
Right,
Fuck
then.
calls their kid Precious.
Someone who
you
raises a guy.
imagine someone called
mate,
Precious?
someone who raises a man who's going to look after their
Is
woman
that
and catch
fucking
all the wasps,
no.
right?
Oh, is that a nickname?
The bare hands. Right, ready for the next lot. What we've got next now is a wonderful photo. She's smiling, she looks beautiful with her 2 beautiful dogs. They're gorgeous, by the way. Green flags I look for is a smile and a humour. Don't we all? Love that for you, Ellie John.
Good humour though, Charlie.
There she is, sat on the bed. She's got one leg up. She's a saucy girl. Saucy girl.
Even when I don't fucking say anything.
And then weirdly, the last photo is just her in a shower cap, which I love.
I was in Iceland for my 30th actually while we're playing that out, Charlie. And it was raining. We didn't have an umbrella, so me and my mother wore shower caps out.
Do you know, you're an innovative queen.
I
And I
know.
think that's a wonderful
It was
profile.
Bev's
I would
idea.
swipe for you.
Thank you.
No probs.
Is he allowed to match with someone now?
While we were talking, yeah, we can. But while we were talking about the dog photo,
You got a match? Oh.
no. I actually went out on a few dates with this guy who was allergic to dogs, but didn't tell me. This is not the most recent one. This is a different one.
Okay.
Who didn't tell me that he was allergic to dogs, and I went on a beach walk with him down Merthyr Mawr. And if anyone knows it, you've got to walk through the sand dunes to get to the beach. It's about a
Yeah.
40-minute walk. We sit on this log and a dog runs up to us and he gets up, starts screaming, flapping his hands, shouting at this owner, "You need to get your dogs away from me. I'm allergic to dogs."
Oh.
Flapping.
Oh,
And I
I've
was
never
like-
seen
Tequila.
it. That's such an ick.
Get your tequila away from me!
Oh.
And I was like, "I've got 2 dogs." He was like, "I thought I could see past it." And I was like, "Clearly not." Like, your
this
skids
is
of a
gonna be an
random dog.
issue.
Yeah,
Did you get the ick after the flapping?
I did, and then I had to walk 40 minutes back to the car
With
with
him?
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Orcs. This is why
Thing
you
is-
should never go to a rural walk with someone.
You put your dogs on your profile because
One of the many
they are your
reasons not
life.
to go on a rural
Yeah.
walk.
Like,
Sorry.
if you're getting with Ellie, you're getting with her dogs.
They don't share my bed.
That's
Good
the
mask.
the verse from the Spice Girls song.
No, I don't want to view it. I want to...
If you want to get my lover, you gotta get with my dogs.
Oh, Reese.
Reese looks hot. But how tall is he?
It's a valid
Sorry.
question. It's a
It
valid
is a valid
question.
I don't... How do you...
Um,
He's from Aberdare.
I'll show you.
Oh,
Aberdare? 6'2".
Yeah,
We'll
we
have
like
a bit
him.
of Reese.
What does he do for work?
Reese
can we not out him, please?
Oh, sorry.
is...
Stripper.
He doesn't have children. He wants children. Likes a drink. Doesn't smoke. Doesn't do drugs. Doesn't
How
take
old?
prescription medication.
How old's he?
Pussy.
What's wrong with
30.
prescription
He's
meds?
30.
That's what I'm saying. He's looking for a life partner.
Oh, right. I didn't like monogamy.
And I'm looking for a life partner. It's like, it's already up there, boy. This year, I really want to travel. Nah, sorry,
Has he
Reese.
got a nice smile, though?
You
Reese is gone.
rejected.
Oh, what? He just rejected him. He's meant to be wingmanning me
We're not
here.
looking for someone who wants to go travelling. We want someone who wants to spend time with a gal.
She wants to go travelling.
I want to go
Oh.
travelling.
What about your dogs?
You're really shit at this,
Can I
Charlie.
get
Gone.
Right.
Bye, Reese.
Right.
That could have been the love of her
James,
life.
pronouns he, him. I geek out on true crime, niche podcasts, or a dog-friendly calf.
Niche podcast.
Yep, he's in.
Get no further, Reese. This one's yours.
Have you
Heard
heard
of talk dirty to
of
me.
the Talk
You're going to be famous.
30 to
What's his
Me podcast?
We mention you in the next episode.
Follow their Instagram
Because you're mentioned in the next episode.
at Talk 30
He's networking on
to Me podcast.
I mean, it's the best way to do it, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
The 3 zeros
Yeah.
for the 30.
3 zeros?
3
0.
zeros. You've been mentioned on their next episode.
Why don't you copy that and just put it on my profile? If you've
I
sent
don't
it.
know how to use Samsung.
Ugh. Mm-hmm.
Can we do an episode? Should
Yeah.
we send a rose instead?
No. You
Where-
only get 1 rose a day. Look, I'll copy it and then I'll...
I've copied it now, but you just got to send it to him.
Okay, we'll send it then.
Because this is kind of boring for audio listeners. He's fair.
Yeah. Do you like a bit of Jamie?
A girlfriend would be nice. Oh no, he's sad as fuck.
girlfriend would be
no,
nice.
he's wet. Can we do an episode?
Maybe I like wet.
Yeah, well, most girls do.
Yeah. Oh, so it's all fine when lads talk about it, but as soon as
Can
we
we do
talk
an
about slipping and
episode
sliding,
where
everyone's
we,
just having an issue about it.
And
Leave it
it's
alone.
true. No, guys, sorry.
No, but wait,
No.
can we do like an episode for our YouTube so we can get the visuals on it where we take over a dating profile for you
Yeah, that's fine.
and we just fucking smash it out and we try and match loads of people and then we just do content where we like talking
Yeah,
to
but you
someone.
know what
Do
the
you want to be
problem
a
is?
regular love life?
Yeah, that's fine. Like I am
No,
just
she's not being
guru.
regular.
The only problem is you're going to be like really nice to these people on this.
No.
Or you'll just be like me.
Yeah, like
Are you saying I'm not nice?
you're not. You're horrible.
It's working
So
though.
no, like we match loads of
Straight.
people and then we just fucking go to town on them.
You only get a certain amount of likes unless you pay for it. I'm not paying for
Oh,
that
we'll
shit.
split it.
I
We'll
don't
split
need
it
to
for an
pay-
episode,
Oh,
like-
Jesus.
Come on, we'll do
Yeah,
it.
do it. I'm game to anything. I said to Ellouise the other day, like, set me up on a blind date, I'll do it. As long as he's taller
Right,
than
so
me.
if you want to go on a blind date with Ellie John,
It's not
Who's
blind
a
on
really
your behalf.
nice
it's not blind
girl.
on your behalf. Here she is.
Really nice.
Drop
Great
us
pants.
a message on our Instagram at Talk30to Me podcast. No, we'll put a post out. So because we want to go into doing YouTube content as well as the pod. This is us starting to work
You
on
are
our.
kind of acting like a pimp.
You are.
No, it's
Mate,
not.
I don't need to pimp.
Yeah, but yeah.
No, but if you want to go on a date with Ellie, we're looking for people. You will be vetted beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're advocating dates. We're not
That's
pimping
a
no one. You haven't got to
very-
pay for fuck all.
It's free. Free as a bird.
But let's be honest, like internet, online dating, all that shit is hard. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
let's-
going to help a gal out. Yeah?
Yeah.
So if you want to be involved in our first video for YouTube, which is going to be Ellie going on dates, we will be the restaurant staff. It'll be like first dates. Do you know that fucking
Yeah,
I'm Fred. I'm
amazing.
shaving my
I've
head.
applied for that as well. I keep getting declined.
We don't need to apply anymore because you're coming on ours.
Yeah. We'll think of a punny
what should
name
we
for
call
it.
it? Yeah.
Can we get Fred Syriacs on instead of you?
No. We can't.
I like
He's already
Fred.
said he shaved his
I
head.
already said shaving my
And
head.
you know we're talking
Why
about
are you
blind
shaving your
dates.
Doesn't Fred got a shaved head? I'm thinking someone else.
Oh, don't shave your head.
Stanley Tucci you're thinking of. Anyway, can we talk on
Stanley
talking about blind dates. I went on one blind date many years ago. My two, which I thought were my very close friends, now I think they're just mean, set me up with this dude. Met at a bar, didn't know what he looked like. He didn't know what I looked like. Found him, there he was. And he spent the entirety of the date showing me pictures on his phone and his camera roll
Oh.
and videos of him Latin dancing.
Was he any good?
I drunk many, what's that?
Sangria.
What's that? No, what's that? Those really strong Ray
Zombies?
Rare nephews.
Ray nephew shots, mate. Honest to God, I had to have
You must have been dying.
I had about 4 or
Ray
5 of them.
nephews?
I bet you were Latin dancing in the end.
I was not.
So
I was not.
can I tell you a story about something similar? It wasn't a blind date per se.
Yeah.
But like
Per
I've-
se.
Per se, yeah. What?
Just sounds
She's
like
saying per se.
Pussy. Something happened to me that I think men don't experience enough or don't experience often,
Fun.
whereas women will experience it a lot more, right? And so like I want to know if this is just a general thing that happens with a lot of women or like
Oh,
so I got hit on once,
Oh, right.
right?
Yeah, it happens
So-
a lot.
No, no. So it was Halloween and my mate was like, "Oh, come to this Halloween party and like meet us there." So I'd been smoking with my mates, but not fags because I was solid back then.
Reef.
So
Yeah,
cool.
so we'd been having a smoke and I like jumped in an Uber. But obviously I knew I couldn't take a spliff to this party because I didn't know who like the person whose flat it was. So I can't just turn up and just start smoking up like.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Oh, I'll grab some booze while I'm there." Get out of the taxi, Sainsbury's is closed. So I ring my mate. I was like, "Is there any booze there? Because I can't come like, I've got nothing to drink. I'm not just going to come stand there and be completely stoned and just not be with the vibe." And he's like, nah, you'll have to find a shop. I was off. I'll look for a fucking shop. I'll call you back. As I said that, this woman from across the road was like, "Are you looking for someone that sells alcohol?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Come with me. I know a shop." And I was like, "Sick."
What type of alcohol?
So we walk to the shop, right? And we go down there. I buy some cans. She buys 2 packs of Bourneville buttons.
Biscuits. Oh, buttons.
Yeah, because
Yeah, the red.
you know the
pack
red
of
dark
buttons.
chocolate. And she's like,
Ah.
yeah, I've been looking for these. I'm going to tell my friend about this. Like, I'm going to grab her a bag. So that's why she bought 2 bags.
Nice
Yeah.
gal.
Nice.
So then we're walking back, just still chatting and that. And like, I'm thinking, this, she's kind of fit, like, innit? But don't know what, like, if it's the vibe to like ask her for a number or anything, because she has just randomly just walked to a shop with me. And like maybe her friend that she's buying the chocolates for her is her boyfriend or whatever, because typical ADHD, just overthinking every situation you're in. And then I was like, "Oh, this is me. I'm going up here now to go to this party." And she's like, "Do you want to take my number?"
Oh,
And I was like,
Queen.
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
Oh, lovely. That sounds great.
I do. So I took her number. She left. And then I was like, she's fit. I'm going to start texting her. So I'm like, texting away. Arranged to go on a date then on like the Thursday. And we meet up and I'm sat in Weatherspoons. And like, bear in mind,
You're sober.
I was... Yeah, I was fucked when I met her. I didn't realize how fucked I was because she's like,
Oh, no.
she messaged me like, "I've just come up the stairs." And so basically, sorry, I've missed a massive part of the story. So when we were texting, we was talking, you know, like the dead chat was like, "Oh, what do you do for a job?" And she said, "Oh, how old are you?" And I was like, I'm 20, how old would I have been? 2019, so 25.
Yeah.
I was like, "I'm 25, how old are you?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm 36.
Cougar.
And I was like, "What? You didn't look 36. Till I was sober. And like, so I'm like sat in Spoons waiting for her to come meet me. And she's like, "Oh, where are you?" I was like, "I'm upstairs." So she like, she messaged me. She's like, "Oh, I'm upstairs. Like, where are you?" I'm like, "I'm sat outside having a fag." And she already knew I smoked because I smoked when we were walking. And like this older lady
With a Zimmer frame.
comes out into the smoking area and she's like looking round, innit? And I'm like,
That's not her.
surely not.
Oh my God.
Surely that's not the same girl that I walked to the shop with. And then she's like, "Charlie?" I was like, "Fuck." So she like sat down, we're talking, and like I thought I overshare.
Oh.
Do you know like 36-year-old single women who are hitting on 25-year-olds that are walking to get alcohol when they're fucked? Live mad lives.
Yeah.
She's got like 17 cats.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, do you remember them buttons I bought?" I was like, "Yeah." She went, "My friend hadn't been looking for them. I just wanted 2 bags."
Oh.
I was like,
Sounds
cool. And I just got fucking steaming. Because I was like,
She was getting better looking
Yeah,
and
yeah, I
better
was
looking
thinking-
as we went on.
well, no, I was thinking, she'd get back to being fit, innit?
Wow.
But she just like was just telling me more and more madness. And I just remember at some point, like, I just went, I've got to go. Because I was just that drunk that I'd lost all kind of any will to even be there and listen to another fucking story about a cat having a bad belly or her sister being pregnant or how much she loves doing escape rooms or like,
Yeah.
and I was just like,
How much she absolutely loves a Bourneville button.
Do you reckon
Yeah.
she had ADHD?
I don't know.
I mean, it
She
sounds
had
like
fucking
it.
something wrong
I
with
remember,
her.
like, I just find dating really awkward. I don't know why. Like, it's not natural. Like, I think all my relationships, I had kind of been mates.
You skipped
and
the
it
dates.
progressed. I definitely
Yeah.
skipped the dates. And then I remember then before I got with my husband, I went on a few dates with other people. And I just found the whole situation awkward. Met them on online dating, done the whole Tinder thing. And I just think I'm just not great.
My issue is that I'm not good at a first impression. I go absolutely over the top. You know me. I bada boom, bada bing into the room. Everything's been on bumps. Like I just can't. I'm a grower, not a shower. Is that I progress.
Stand up.
Yeah.
And me.
Absolutely. It's just I'm not like on a first date. I know I'm probably either overwhelming, strange, or just absolutely stop. You
Yeah.
know?
I
Some
don't
people
think
enjoy
there's anything
it.
wrong with that, though.
Oh, have I been too much for you today?
No.
Is it not?
No.
Maybe we should go on a date. That sounds lovely. You're the only first person I've ever said who's
No, I
ever
don't
said
know.
that.
I just find the whole situation just a bit awkward, you know?
What are we
Personally.
laughing
What are we laughing at?
Rowan not showing 2 men with penises just pissing themselves about dicks. So here we are.
I stand by the analogy. I have a
Same.
girl show
Same. Yeah, dating is awkward.
So is this. But yeah.
Yeah, I fucking hate dating.
It's not all it's cracked up to be, is it?
It's just the small talk. I fucking hate small talk.
Yeah.
I think as well, like, do you know, if you do go on a date with someone, like when I went on a date with that woman, or you went to
Was that a date?
No.
With that woman? Was that actually a date?
You class that as a date?
No, it's just
You Bourneville button lady, you class that as a date, yeah?
we met up for a drink on the Thursday. Of course,
It
it's a
was a
fucking
date.
date.
And on the Friday, what happened?
Took her for a drink
that?
on
Oh my God.
Tuesday. We were making-
That Wednesday.
but like, and like when you went to Merthyr Mawr with that guy with the dog
I'm
allergy,
allergic.
like, I think either normalise just being confident enough to be like, look, I ain't feeling this. I'm gonna chip.
Yeah.
I've done that a few times, mind.
I can
And I
imagine.
respect that, mate. I really do. I respect it, I really do.
Sometimes you need to, though. This is why I
No,
prefer
I
going
wish.
on a date straight away.
I wish I had that confidence to
I
be like,
think I'm like you. I think
I'm too fucking polite
I
sometimes.
don't want them to
Are you?
feel awkward.
Sometimes. Like, yeah, ideal world. I'm getting older, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it is still a thing of like in loads of things in life, like you wish you could have more confidence to just bang, I'm wasting my time here, I'm done, innit?
Yeah.
So like,
That's
even
not
like
how-
for me, like I would say I come across as quite a confident person,
Oh, you do.
but I'm not.
No,
Like
yeah.
at all. Especially in a situation where I've got to confront that, this date's going, this is dead.
I know.
Yeah.
I'd rather just sit there.
I know it is awkward, and it's a certified people pleaser who says absolutely yes to everything. Like, it's,
Yeah.
it's exactly,
Yeah.
it's so difficult.
Well, I ended up kissing him because he paid for my Wagamamas.
Was it good? What did you have?
Oh,
What did you
katsu
have?
curry.
I love a katsu
No.
curry.
you know.
Wagamamas
Moments.
fucks me up because they don't bring the food out at the same time. It's just when it's ready.
Yeah, but I love that because katsu's quite quick. It's always the
Yeah,
first thing to
I
come
love
out. So I'm
katsu
like,
curry.
banging.
Yeah.
I was catfished a couple of years ago, catfished hard, right? And I met this guy on a dating app. This was pre-COVID, so it was a while ago. And all of his photos were of his brother.
What a solid idea. If my
Please,
brother weren't
please,
such an ugly
please.
fucker, I'd do the same if I was on dating apps.
We
Which
know
I'm
you're
not.
not. We're talking in
Yeah.
past tense.
Please tell me.
His brother was fit.
I was going to say, please tell me ask for his brother's name.
Yeah,
No,
why don't you
it's-
just say, can you link me up
No,
with
because
this
his brother lived in like Australia. He was PTing or something over there. So there's literally no hope in hell. So anyway, I think I had a car at this point, but I thought, you know what, I'll go in for a few drinks down to Cardiff Bay. Jumped on a train and he met me on the bloody platform. What a mistake. So it was Cardiff Queen Street to Cardiff Bay. It only goes back and forth.
It
doesn't
Yeah,
does,
it's like
yeah.
a 6-minute journey.
Yeah, I know. It was really awkward because he's on the other side of the platform. He's on the wrong side. And he's like, oh, Ellie, waving at me.
Nah.
And I look and I think, that's not the guy I've matched with. It was awful.
Did he acknowledge it weren't him?
No. Oh, yeah. Yeah. When we actually got to Cardiff Bay.
Sancho's like, I know what you're thinking.
No. So we jump on this train. I'm looking at him. I'm thinking, you don't look like the guy in your photos. And he's like, oh, well, the thing is, it's my brother. And I was like, no shit. And he's like, I'm just like
owned
envious of my brother because he's got everything. Like he's got this amazing, lifestyle.
Oh my God, this
He's
is
got
such
great
an ick.
teeth.
Everything
Might
he's
have been a
got,
show
like-
and not a grower then.
This is sad.
I don't give a shit about showing and growing. It was complete catfish. So
Wow.
anyway, we go to wherever we went down the bay, a couple of drinks, and he's showing me photos of his brother on his phone. Yeah, it was like that moment.
Oh,
yeah, showing me
wow.
photos, and he's going on about how much he loves his brother and how much he wants his life. And I'm there for
Does
an
he
hour.
fancy
What?
his brother?
Yeah.
I don't know. So anyway, his teeth are black as well. I just want to put that in there. And he did go in for the kiss, and I pulled my head back as if to say, what? But anyway, I was like, listen, I'm going to jump now. I think I said something like my nan's in hospital
Classic.
because, that was a good excuse to use at the time.
Go, go.
And he's insistent on walking me back to the train station and jumps on the same train as me
Oh God,
back to
it
Queen
keeps
Street.
going.
And he was about to jump off and he was like, you need to get off too. And I was like, no, this is going to Lanishan. I'm going home. And he's like, no, it only goes back and forth. I was like, it's changed for today. Every Saturday, it goes to Lanishan. So I stayed on the train, went back to Cardiff Bay, Came back to Queen Street just to bloody avoid him.
No.
Yeah.
And he's still stood on the platform like,
And he
told you I didn't
was.
go down this shit.
I had to hide behind the bloody pillar and wait for him to
He
walk
was still
off.
there?
He was still there.
Bloody awkward that was.
He was still there
so
waiting
lesson learned. If I'm not feeling it, I'm gone.
Fair. Well, if you've had a horror story like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mate.
Oh.
Christ.
God.
Oh my
Catfishing.
God.
That's the only time I've been catfished.
Well, I mean,
It's pretty traumatic, to be
I
fair.
remember, like, I think back to, like, when we were really young on MSN and, like, we... horror story about MSN. And we used to talk to absolute
Webcam.
randomers. Webcam, yeah, exactly. But I remember...
Before you got paid for it, like.
Well, I was...
No,
she's
she
looking
was
at
the
me and
reason
I
people
should
got paid
probably
for
tell...
webcams.
Is this appropriate to tell
I
the
think
story?
it's a really appropriate time. This is one of my favourite stories.
Is this your exchange student?
Yeah. So when I was like 16, no, younger because I wasn't even in college. So when I was probably like 13,
Not legal.
Not legal. I was talking to a guy on MSN, like just completely random ad. He was talking to some, like, you know, I don't know how his email got around, but it did. He was from France. We were talking, blah, 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 blah. Nothing to it, you know, like it was that whole like, oh, I'm in love with you. And I'm like, oh, I love you too. I'm 13. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Anyway, obviously stop using MSN because I grow the fuck up and you know, that life just stopped and waved off my French lover and no longer anymore. And then he always used to say to me, oh, on your 18th birthday, I'll come down. Anyway, I stopped using MSN, got on with my life and everything. You know, don't talk to this guy anymore. And I remember rocking up to my 18th birthday party and he was fucking there.
What?
You know my mum. Now, he got in touch with my mum.
Oh my God. Why did Mel get him there?
Wait for it.
Told my mum that he was my pen pal and I'd come in and ruined the surprise.
It gets so much worse.
I wasn't meant to turn up at that point, but I got there early. But he was going to surprise me with a breakdance.
I didn't know this bit.
He was going to surprise me with a breakdance and start dancing at my party. I remember getting out and like ringing one of my childhood best friends who was on her way going, mate, that guy that we used to talk to on MSN
From France.
is at my fucking party.
Yeah, it's you.
Who the fuck is that?
That was Mel.
Yeah, that was Mel.
It gets worse.
Where was he staying at?
Oh no.
He was staying at our gaff,
Oh
weren't he?
no.
Some of my mum's mates were there and I went up to her and her mates and I was like, Mum, I don't know this guy. Like, why have you invited him? And then Mum was like, oh, Elle, don't say that. And then Mum's mates were like, you've just invited this guy to fucking murder her. And then Mum was like, fuck.
Oh no.
I love Mel. Mel is amazing. I didn't know Mel did that though.
When I grow up, I
Yeah.
want to be Mel because she sounds great. Like I said, what decisions she wants to make, that's the ones I want to make too.
Yeah.
Well, when I met your mum, she was class.
Yeah,
She is
She's
class.
She
amazing.
was wasted.
She was banging
You
out the
should have seen her at
karaoke.
Elle's hen party. Slut dropping.
It was pretty similar to
Don't
her at
think
the
I'd have been
Christmas
invited to a
party.
hen party.
Rob was there.
Rob was there.
At the hen party?
Yeah.
Were you really?
The
I
guy
was
basically said,
wasted.
the guy got up in the DJ man. He went, right, you know, you're for Ellouise's hen party. Like, here we go. Everyone's like cheering, wherever.
Were you there?
I was there.
Fucking
Mate, I was
hell.
there.
I didn't see
Can I
you
mention what your mum did at the Christmas party?
Oh.
What did she do?
So she starts doing karaoke, right?
Who, Mel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next thing, the DJ's hitting on her.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Full on just giving him a number and that.
Oh, well. What's wrong with that?
I just weren't sure she had
It's
a
the
boyfriend
same
or anything.
DJ from the hen party.
So,
Oh, was it? So
Yeah.
there was history.
Well, she
You
can't. She doesn't
mate.
get off karaoke.
Yeah.
That's the history.
She banged it though.
she did.
Mm.
So, and
You did as well though.
Oh, I take it way too
You
seriously.
did Adele.
at a hen party, me and Elouise did car wash, but the one from Shark Tale. So I was Christina Aguilera. That right there was
I'm not
Missy
over this
Elliott.
moment. I need to redeem myself.
Well, for some the guy, we were like, have we got a car wash? And he's like, yeah, no worries. Like, no, specifically the one from Shark Tale. Elouise would like to rap to Missy Elliott, and it's her end party, so I expect you make it happen. And he said, I can get it on YouTube, no stress, no problems. And we didn't really realise that the lyrics weren't really coming up on the screen, so I'm giving it, you know, full Christina Aguilera mode, and she's loving it, and she's my backup dancer, and it's great. She grabs the mic to do the rap, realizes she doesn't actually know the words.
I know how the rap goes, but I can't remember the words.
So she just starts bouncing up and down. I've got her on film. Car wash. I'm working in a fucking car wash. Like you know, like a man at a wall says, okay, hold tight. Here we go. All right. And it was just the best thing that's ever happened to me. And then we also had rags. And when we had the counter, we had the bar and said, mate, like, we're doing car wash. I'm going to need some props.
Oh, so you're there like, at the car
Yeah, we had
wash.
rags. Oh, well, I got a video of her just absolutely cutting shapes with these rags. I'm still cold sober, but the things I'm driving.
So you're definitely performing that at the show
Yeah,
then?
no stress, no worries.
Don't get me drunk with karaoke. It's just
But to
bad.
follow on with the with her mum, the guy is like, he's hyping her up, the DJ guy, and he's like, it's Elouise's hen party, everyone, you know, we got like a buffet open, bars open, and what you ought to be, you know, proper hyping it up, whatever. And the poor guy, he just mentions karaoke. He's like, and we're going to have some karaoke. And he went to say, in like the next, you know, in a half an hour, she pelted at her mum, right? She comes busting to the floor like this, ready, grabs the mic. He's like, in half an hour, she comes back, she just pelts it back to the seats. Like, absolutely brilliant news. I was like, right there, that is my spirit animal.
I love DJ announcements at parties.
Oh,
Yeah. The best one
Anything they're saying.
the best one I ever heard, right? And it like, I'll never be able to recreate it as well as he did it, but he smashed it. So he's like playing the song and it's like, big happy birthday to Lucy on her birthday. Everyone give her a good shout. Music's back up in it. Just want to make a special announcement. Music's kicking in. There's a drink at the bar for everyone. Everyone's like, woo! You just got to pay for it. I was like, legend.
I love that. I love it.
Right, cool. So it's been some very good conversation there, but we don't want to go on all night, even though we could talk loads. So we're going to start wrapping up the episode now. Just before we do, obviously, follow us on YouTube, follow us on Spotify, Instagram, all of that. It's all at Talk 30 to Me Podcast, 30 for the 30. But make sure you subscribe to our YouTube because, like we said earlier, we are going to start doing some extra content. We got loads planned. We're going to do a ghost hunt.
Yeah.
We're going to do, we've got loads in the talks and the works, but Ellie is going to come on and we're going to take over her or a dating app for her and we're going to do some blind dates and stuff. So check a post out on our social media that will go up by the time this episode's out where you can apply to be on the date. And we will get it in the works. And once we've got enough people to kind of get involved, we want to do it sooner rather than later because she might get snapped up off the market before we can do it.
she's a catch and ass.
But so start applying and once we've got like 10, 15 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's speed dating, mate.
You asked you to
We've
date
got
him, not anything
we've got
else,
190
babe.
followers on Instagram, Joe.
All right.
Just a gentle conversation, nothing wild.
Yeah, speed dating is like fucking no time.
Yeah, I know. I'm on about the amount of people you've actually got applying for it.
Well, we haven't got any yet.
Well, exactly.
We'll
You might
manage.
be inundated.
We'll manage numbers.
Okay.
We'll also recruit as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then so we are going to start pushing out extra content as well as these podcasts, but keep tuning into the pod as well because that's kind of the main bit we're doing. So before we wrap up, I want to ask, because it's been mentioned a few times in the episode, and I don't just want Ellie John to answer, I want everyone to answer, but we'll aim it at you. What's your biggest ick?
Oh.
Can you go first? Because I got loads of icks.
I think you should start it off, my love. I think you really and go in as you always would.
When men are
smoking.
breathing. Is it?
Yeah.
Fair.
It's dirty.
It is.
Like you do you, but smoking. Ugh.
I agree.
And that
Another.
smelly wet breath.
Another more.
When you lie about your height,
Yeah.
just be true to yourself. You know, God gave you what you've got.
Yeah.
Or
Next.
not.
More.
Don't lie. Don't lie.
Yeah.
Don't steal.
Are you a police officer?
Yeah.
No, it's just
No, but
previous experience
that's not
trauma.
icks. That's general.
These are all things that have happened to her.
That's
Yeah.
general things you should look out
PTSD.
for. What's an ick? Like, mine is people that specifically use the phrase social battery.
I've got a social battery.
Sames.
For
Same, I do.
sure. That's one, isn't it?
Sometimes
For
I just need to
sure.
just be alone with myself for 5 minutes. Just
No, but you know,
recharge
like,
the
I just
battery.
can't today because my social battery's just drained.
Maybe
Just
it's
say
just
you're
you.
not feeling it or you're knackered or something. Like, you don't need to be my social battery. And you know what? I'm the worst for it because I laid in bed this morning, checked my Garmin app and went, Body battery's 100%.
Oh,
Ew.
I've got another ick. Pen and Van. Like everyone on dating apps sticks photos of Pen and Van on there. And, you know, it's a lovely walk. And I've done it a couple of times. But like, there's other places to walk, guys. Come
Do you know
on.
what it is? Do you know what it is?
I
And
feel
also-
like, you found an old dating profile of mine and gone, just rag him for this.
And
First picture, me with a Pen and Van sign. Second picture,
veganism.
the sunrise over my shoulder on Pen and Van.
Wait, whilst you're smoking.
I don't
Lying
smoke.
about his height.
Yeah, 6'3".
No, if you're above like 5'9", it's fine to like gauge. It's just if you're proper short, like
Yeah,
don't say you're 5'9" and turn up and be shorter than me because
Yeah,
I'm
don't do
not
that.
5'9".
That's rude.
Yeah, don't lie.
fair.
I've got an ick. It's a bit of I don't really know why it is, but I just don't really like when men carry umbrellas. I just beg you to stop.
I've got
That's a
another ick.
perfect
I've
ick.
got
I
another
beg you
ick.
to stop. I beg you to just deep it. You have got nowhere, right? So just walk, all right? What are you going to umbrella out for? What are you drying? We're a cold
Yeah,
on.
sick.
Off you bloody trot.
Someone
Come
who
on
doesn't
now.
drive.
Ah,
It's not an ick, but it's like well, I live in the back of beyond of nowhere. How do
yeah.
you plan
To
on
be
getting
fair,
to
I've
me?
not had a car for the last 3 weeks because it's been in the garage, right?
And it's been ick central.
And no. But like, I don't know how the fuck people survive without
No,
a car.
it's
Like,
hard,
it's
isn't it?
wild. Buses. I don't know how you do it, Rob. It's so hard.
People who live
Yeah.
off
It's
energy
hard.
drinks.
I think it's because, oh God, 'cause that's me.
I'm not dating you. It's
No, I
fine.
know,
I'm
but
not
still.
judging.
No, I'm just thinking of other people's ex. He likes it Red
No,
Bull.
I'm only joking. I'm only joking.
Um,
That was a.
It's with regards to the buses stuff. I'm not smart enough for it. I don't understand. What do you mean I gotta look at an app and then I gotta
Yeah, I
tap it?
forgot to-
can't. I'm not clever enough for it.
Do you buy a pass or do you tap in and out? Because I forgot to tap off the bus the other
No.
day and they charged me £13 fucking pounds for a £5 journey. You're outrageous. Do you know what my ick is? People that aren't just kind of like politically correct.
Yeah. Ellouise, hit us with an ick.
Oh, I don't know. I think like my superficial one would be like just bar fashion sense, really. I struggle with that. But I think you know what? I don't have a list of icks, but sometimes I'll look at a person and I'll go,
You're just one big ick.
ick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's a vibe for
I
me.
feel like these two are looking at me.
Eyeballs burning in the back of your head now, Charlie.
You know what's funny though, Charlie? They're looking at me. It's not about you, babe.
We are looking at it. Oh, it's not an ick for me, but I get very uncomfortable when somebody doesn't laugh at my jokes because it's all I've got. It's all I've got to give you.
Same girl. Do
I've
you
only
know when
got,
people
like,
just give me a hard time?
Yeah, it's because they've got a shit sense of humour, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but then also I'm like, I overcompensate, and then I'm probably up doing this what I believe is a stand-up comedy act. Just laugh, I beg you, because I'm going to keep going until you do.
Yeah.
'Cause again, it's all I've got to give. I will, but
No, it's not.
my way out of any situation.
Lucy, you got loads to give, mate.
It's, I don't know.
So, do you have any kind of pills of wisdom, Al, for our 30 listeners out there who are
30 of
navigating
them.
or turning 30 who are navigating?
Don't waste your time. Just be true to yourself and don't compromise on things you'd never compromise on before.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
because you're single now.
Yeah.
Be that strong, independent person.
I love that.
Queen.
Oh, girl. Amen.
I like
Amen.
that. Yeah.
That was great.
Big
Love
up.
Get
that.
an amen.
Can I get an amen? Yeah, I love that.
I like that.
Stick to your guns.
You just chucked your thing at me.
It's because did that give you the ick? Sorry, so you just threw my paper too. In excitement. I was giving
No,
her
I
an
like
amen.
that. I like that a lot. So
It's a good way to wrap up.
yeah, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for
We
having me.
will see you again
Yeah.
in extra content.
Even if it's just to terrorise Charlie, because I've very much enjoyed most of that today.
I didn't even hurt.
Yeah, Charlie, when your social battery gets filled up again, I'll come back, all right?
No worries. Cool.
Ick.
I like being an ick.
Yeah. He can't.
You wrapping up or?
Yeah, no, I'm ready to wrap up. So thanks for tuning in. I've said it loads on this episode, but please follow us on socials at Talk30 to Me Podcast, 30 for the 30. Get on YouTube, start subscribing to us. I know we've been posting the episodes up. Hopefully you would have seen some clips for this episode. We're going to get back on that now. We're going to really start pushing for it. So please just share, like, everything. But yeah, thanks for joining us. Next episode, we are going to be talking all things nostalgia. We're going back to school. We're talking all things 90s and noughties.
Yeah.
And Lucy will be hosting it. So if she hasn't prepped, we'll be...
I'll be Charlie.
Yeah.
No, I'll do my own work. I'll be a good girl from now on, I promise.
Yeah, so, but send us on Instagram things you want to, like, you remember from growing up. Then we can kind of discuss that as well.
We do actually want more content from you guys. So, like, any questions, anything you want to ask us, anything you want to probe. If you've got a funny story, we'll absolutely tell it anonymously if that's what we'd like. But yeah, absolutely, we'd like to hear from you guys more. Because we hear from you a lot, like feedback and stuff, but get involved.
Yeah, sick.
That'll be with our social media as well.
Let's wrap up
absolutely.
then, because 20 minutes ago we said we were going to wrap up, and we've still been talking.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rob.
So, yeah, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again in a fortnight. Thank you, girls.
Thank you, Charlie.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.